Hello, my lovely Taurus. The Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of February 15th to the 21st, 2021. And interestingly enough, your energy is equally as calm as Virgo's. Love it. I appreciate it. But when meditating, before I mention that, don't forget to like this video, leave me a comment, and do subscribe to this lovely channel if you haven't already. And when you do so, don't forget that little notification bell. Now, when meditating on your energy overall for the week, the message that came through was so unique and proud of it. So unique and proud of it. Yes, get it, Taurus. That is what I like to hear. And when shuffling for a song to speak upon the week, Spirit chose A Beautiful Morning by the Rascals. And the two lines that stood out were, "It's a beautiful morning." I just kind of had to sing it. You probably know the song. So it's a beautiful morning. I think I'll go outside for a while and just smile. Just take in some clean, fresh airfuls. And the second line is, "I got to cover ground. You couldn't keep me down." Get it, Taurus. You're just trying to take this fresh mindset, even with chaos happening around you, trying to enjoy every day, take in some fresh air and appreciate the details, I feel, along your journey. But you have a lot of covered ground, like it says. You have a lot to accomplish, making things happen. And nobody's going to keep you down, right? So let's start by pulling a couple messages from the Starseed Oracle deck. Keep in mind, general reading for the sign of Taurus. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and check your other placements. For our lovely Tauruses, what else do we have for this upcoming week? You want just these two. You are not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. There's a feeling that a lot of Tauruses have been spending quality alone time with your inner self, with your thoughts, with your spirituality, I feel. I can already tell it's going to be a very, very spiritually connected reading. Wow. The feeling that's coming over me. And you need to be reminded at this point, or at some point this week, that you're not alone. Even when you are taking this alone time, which is, you were probably guided to do so by your angels, by your spirit guides. But you're not alone. It's like you not only help a certain community in whatever you do on a day-to-day basis, which is probably spiritually connected, but your guides are always with you, by your side, protecting you, guiding you, leading the way. Well, you're kind of leading the way because you're a successful leader, I feel, but the golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Wow. You're getting more in touch with your inner child this week and moving forward, my friend. For some of you, it's doing a project or a hobby that you didn't have the time to do in the past, or you kind of let go of the passion for because of all of the obligations and stresses that life has brought you. And so you're being given either a chunk of time this week or a reminder that you need to become more in touch with that inner child once again. Do something that lights you up within, that makes you feel that kind of youthful feeling, that hopeful feeling once again, as you sort of try to enjoy every step along the way once again, smelling the fresh air, smelling the roses, but then being drawn to rare gifts. A lot of you have rare spiritual gifts, and even if they're not spiritual, my friend, you're talented, you're skilled, and you're going to be reminded this week how beneficial that's going to be for your future moving forward. Damn. Let's continue. We're going to pull 7 tarot cards, one for each day of the upcoming week, for our lovely Tauruses to continue. What else do we have for Taurus? Bear with me. All right, sorry. Thank you for your patience. We're going to pull the last two right from the top of the deck. Sometimes I forget I'm on camera. Ooh, we have the Sun card at the bottom of the deck. You might have Leo in your chart or dealing with one, which I feel like comes up in these Taurus readings a lot. But yeah, it feels like you are so proud of yourself this week. All that you've overcome, all that you have achieved up until this point. And it's like you've been proving to yourself recently by getting your voice out there, by doing what others are afraid to do at times, but doing it in a unique, special way that's true to who you are on a soul level, who you've discovered you are, who you've evolved to be these days. It leaves you being so successful, so happy, feeling so completed. Ah, what a beautiful reading so far. And I mean the Star card, absolutely spiritually connected. All right, so we're starting off with the Four of Wands on Monday. For whatever reason, this came out in reverse at first, and I was trying to get some clarification with my guide whether or not it needed to be one way or the other. And I couldn't decide, because it's like you at times feel like there's no need to celebrate because you haven't progressed as much as you want to. At times you feel like there's not enough balance because of chaos around you, or because certain situations need to be improved or replaced. But it feels like throughout Monday, this goes from being reversed to upright, with the assistance of Spirit and the universe, or simply your adjustment of your thought process. Being reminded once again that you're not alone, that things are going to work out, that you're going to have nothing but celebration and balance ahead for you. Something to keep in mind. And we have the High Priestess. So you make your way to Tuesday and you're feeling very intuitive, very calm, very peaceful about what's to come, about your situation. Even though you don't have all the answers, you have the inner knowing that you're meant to do great things, to help people, to achieve, to make a difference, I feel. I'm just going to leave it at that. It's a true day where you will get some downloads, clarification from your guides, from the universe about your future. I feel like you've been getting more and more clarification. It's like, whew, it can be overwhelming at times, right? But it's like, think of it this way. You have one big, huge puzzle of your life, of your future, of your destiny. And each time you get one of those downloads, you're putting a piece of the puzzle in its place. All right? Four of Swords. Just to give you some larger perspective. So you make your way to Wednesday, and you're feeling tired, feeling like you need to rest. You work yourself to the bone, Taurus, for a good reason, because you're passionate about what you do, because you're meant to make a difference, because your guides. It's just, you need to rest your heart, my friend. You've been through a lot. Situations have thrown you up and down and left and right recently. Even, it just feels like your commitment to what you've been working on has been tested. And even at times in the recent past, you've questioned your uniqueness, your special approach to this project or business or job, whatever it is you've been working on. And it's like this week you're being reminded and guided towards believing and feeling good about who you are. And they're saying to take Wednesday to rest would be super smart, to recharge your batteries. Six of Swords in reverse to move right along to Thursday. And so you make your way to Thursday and there's a feeling of resistance, or you don't want to walk away from something. For some of you, whatever you've been working on opens up a door to a new opportunity, and it's like part of you just has been so attached or so connected to it that it's hard for you to walk away from it. It's hard for you to sail away from it. And it's also a feeling like you are so proud of who you are and who you've become and what you're meant to achieve in this lifetime. But there's a small part of you that's where it's hard to let go of certain people, places, and situations that you know deep down aren't meant for you. But you have to say at a certain point, my future, what I'm meant to achieve in this lifetime, who I'm meant to help, takes precedence over, it outweighs certain situations that aren't meant for you anymore. It's hard to swallow at times, and it might make you a little bit emotional, but you got to accept it. All right? And the Ten of Swords. So you make your way to Friday, and we're going to clarify this because it's the end of something. The end of something, my friend. To clarify this Ten of Swords for our lovely Tauruses. Ooh. They just want that one. It's the end of your anxiety. Boom. Who didn't want to hear that? Page of Wands, which typically comes through as the anxiety card, the anxious card on my channel. Spirit saying it is time for you, come Friday, to let go of this anxiety, to let go of the worry about your future, to accept that your future is full of nothing but celebration and balance once again. This, not who you are anymore, all right? It may be that you were getting adjusted or acquainted with your certain spiritual gifts, being ultra sensitive to energy, being an empath probably, left you becoming a bit anxious. Or you're just trying to figure out your way of working with those gifts. And it feels like a lot of you have surpassed that stepping stone, or you're being reminded that once you kind of fully get adjusted to how things are meant to be, bye-bye anxiety, bye-bye stress. The Empress. Oh, and it's side by side with this rare gifts card, the Golden Children. And they're saying that you have to understand, when you have such rare gifts, when you have such talents that can help other people, it comes with some adjustments and some difficulties, like the anxiety you've had to deal with or experience recently. It's all worth it though, my friend. Trust me. Trust me. Trust spirit. So the Empress. And so you make your way to Saturday to start the weekend, and you feel like you're giving birth to a new life. It feels like you're giving birth to a whole new version of you. I mean, it's felt like that for a while, but it's almost like certain things, or certain confirmations of like your anxiety ending, or, you know, certain downloads need to come in about how things are meant to unravel. You needed to be reminded that you're not alone and that you're meant to feel happy, content, and successful, completed. And it's all leaving you with this, look it. Does she look anxious? Does she look stressed? Overwhelmed? No. You're going to be giving birth to a whole new world for yourself in a peaceful, content way with nothing but harmony and balance. It's aligned with the High Priestess, and they're saying, and again, this one's also very peaceful. They're saying, trust that intuition, my friend. When you get these downloads, these messages from the universe about your future, they're to help you. They're to make you feel better in the moment if you're worried or a little bit stressed. Accept that what you're giving birth to, what's to come, is 10 times better than what's gone. The Hierophant to finish off on another spiritual note. You become even more spiritually connected, if that's possible, when it comes to Sunday to wrap up the week. You're feeling really, really content, really peaceful. But it's like, it's almost like letting go of all that anxiety and some of those emotions left you feeling a little bit peaceful still and content, but a little bit somber. And then look at how it transitions after you kind of shake that off between Saturday and Sunday. Happy as can be. You can hear the dog in the background. But they're saying, as the week wraps up and you're feeling good, allow yourself to not get too distracted. You need to get back to it. Once you enjoy this moment, enjoy this feeling a little bit. Ooh, being aligned with the Four Swords, they're saying you need to implement more balance moving forward. All right, Taurus, you need to realize that when you're feeling burnt out, you need to listen to your body, okay? When you feel like you're overly emotional, you need to take time to step away from certain situations and gather yourself, work through those emotions, work through what's resurfacing. But if you don't give yourself the time to rest, you're not going to feel as happy and content moving forward. And even if you do, you're going to burn yourself out. So take care of number one. That's you, Taurus. This is a great reading. Let's finish this off by pulling a message or two from the Find Your Happy deck. For our lovely Tauruses, thank you, Spirit. I play with the world. You're being encouraged throughout this week to have fun. Get out there and enjoy yourself a little bit more. You've been so serious and focused on what you've been working towards, which is admirable, which is great. It's respectable. It's important. It's necessary. But it's also necessary to play, to have some fun, to get out there, even if it's just in your own energy. Enjoy yourself. You deserve it. Because things are about to get even more busy, more complex for you as you elevate to bigger and better things, my friend. So enjoy this time while you can play a bit more, enjoy yourself a bit more. I feel abundant and live a rich life now. Being pushed to get into this mindset where you have everything, where you're truly abundant and you don't need much more, because soon enough that'll be the case. Alrighty, my Tauruses, I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like this video, of course. Leave me a comment and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I hope you have the most amazing week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.